YG just made the biggest mistake of his life yesterday. This is top 3 dumbest thing a rapper has ever done. It doesn't get much dumber than this. This man dropped a record 5 years later talking about the murder of Draco the Ruler and whether or not he had any involvement in it. And I'm here to tell you he said entirely too much. He got to dry snitching. Yeah, and I know a lot of people involved with YG, a lot of his rappers, homies involved in that beef, is listening to this song like, hold on, did you just say what I thought you said? No, hold on, cuz nah, that ain't cool. Nah, that ain't boo. YG, what you did last night ain't boo. Now, YG would describe certain details that is not consistent with the facts. And you ask yourself, why are you lying? Like, if you did, why are you lying?
Well, in developing news, this...
You knew Flacco was gonna be right on blood trail, bro. This shit ain't good, bro. I seen the video too. I'm like, all right. He addressed it, shit, like, you know.
This morning, rapper Draco the Ruler was stabbed to death after a backstage fight at an LA music festival Saturday. Police say the 28-year-old was fatally injured with an edged weapon and died after being taken to a local hospital. Draco was among dozens of artists scheduled to perform at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. After the incident, Live Nation and Snoop Dogg, who helped organize the event, decided to end the concert early. Officers from the LAPD and California Highway Patrol, some equipped with riot gear, kept a watchful eye on audience members as they evacuated the area. They were determined not to see a repeat of the recent Astroworld tragedy where fans were crushed in a panic.
This is still an ongoing investigation. This is by no means a cold case. This is not an unsolved mystery. I told y'all who murdered Draco. Frankenstone. His homies confirmed to me that Frankenstone is the one who murdered Draco. Everybody in LA knows that
His homies is the one who confirmed to you. You know his homies ain't do that, bruh. Come on, bruh. Flacco be on one, bro.
Frankenstone is the one who murdered Draco. Draco homies have said Frankenstone is who murdered Draco. So this is no surprise. The only reason why this case is still currently unsolved is because various blood sets gathered up like a pack of hyenas at the Once Upon a Time festival, and they attacked Draco in groups. The private investigator looked at the footage and he counted over 100 people attacking Draco that night. Over 100. That's how consensus was. But there's already a prime suspect. They already know who did it. I think the only reason why he has not been arrested is because this conspiracy is being built. That's my opinion, though. Now, YG thinks that this song will get the police off his tail. In YG's mind, he thinks that because he dropped this record you're about to hear, the police will say, well, YG said he had nothing to do with it. Let's leave him alone. That's not how that works, YG.
Breaking news. Rapper YG is being accused of murder. Apparently, this took place right here in his hometown. Police officers said they are looking for more information. Him or his team have yet to make a statement.
They say I murdered this. They say I murdered that. Well, if that was true, you'd be a rag. And I'd be in the cell sleeping on the rag. But too bad that ain't a fact. All that talking on the app. The streets done, yes, a rap. They want to see me fall the city whack. Same ones brought the city back.
The idiot.
Think he panicking, bro? Oh no, bro.
Baffling arrogance of him thinking he's completely off scotch-free because an arrest has not been made. Sir, you are not off scotch-free. There's a very realistic possibility that YG could be sitting in jail and arrested for this murder.
I got paid $600 for that show, so why would I tell it though? And it's a fact you should know. Slim just died. I wasn't worried about, bro.
When he says Slim, he's referring to Slim 400. So he's implying Slim 400 death had him occupied. That Draco wasn't even his main focus. He wasn't even worried about Draco because he was trying to get revenge for Slim 400. But the only problem with that is Slim 400 didn't die over a gang war. This was not a war that YG had to step in and man the front for. No, this was an incident where Slim 400 got killed by his girlfriend, baby daddy. This was not a situation where a gang member or an active gang killed Slim 400 and there was get back. No, this was like a domestic situation and the dude was arrested for it. So no, that was not a situation that occupied YG attention at all. This was not an ongoing war that YG had to focus on or put money into. No, Draco was still the main focus.
I can't get the dough. Was finna hit the stage. Then I heard how y'all heard somebody got hit with a blade.
First off, really?
How you know he was YG main focus, bro? He just saying B team main focus. Okay, I see, bro.
Sir, really? You found out at the same time the world found out that Draco got stabbed when all your homies were involved in the melee? Really, sir? Secondly, that's a lie. That line, that bar, right when I walked through the door about to hit the stage, that's when I found out Draco got stabbed. That's a lie. And you place yourself somewhere you shouldn't have placed yourself. YG was set to perform at 9:35 p.m. That's when he was set to hit the stage. And the reason why that's important is because YG stated he just walked through the door and he was about to hit the stage when they told him, yo, Draco got stabbed. Draco was scheduled to perform at 8:30. He was supposed to be on stage by 8:30, but things were running behind. So Draco didn't actually get there until 8:30 p.m.
Too much, but other than security, they were supposed to do their job, you know what I'm saying? We just got paid to come, and we didn't give know who was gonna be there, none of that. We just got paid to come.
Right.
Draco got his money. He was gonna do his show if it was just two of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna go.
But before that, like, a lot of people say the energy was weird already. Like, did y'all
we
sense?
wasn't there. We was never there.
Oh,
we got
okay.
there at 8:30. It was cracking at 8:32. Like, type.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the type of
Draco walked in at
That Chiefin Heavily hoodie hard, bro. Shout out Chiefin, bro.
8:30. Things took off at 8:32. This incident, according to everybody involved, lasted no more than 5 minutes. So by 8:37, 8:38, the incident was over. Draco was already stabbed to death and fighting for his life. By 9 p.m., police had damn near escorted everybody out. It was completely shut down. All the performances had been canceled. By 8:45 to 9 p.m., they was getting everybody out the building. The event had been completely shut down. Nobody could get in. Let me slow this down further. YG was set to perform at 9:30, 9:35. If YG was walking through the door and about to hit the stage, he would have hit the stage at 9:35 p.m. Impossible. YG and everybody at that event knew the event was canceled, performances was canceled, and everybody had to go before 9 p.m. It got canceled abruptly when the Draco incident happened. Between 8:30 to about 8:38, 8:40, the event was canceled. Done. Nobody was being let in. So if YG was able to walk through the door, that's the same artist entrance that Draco and his homies walked through. Now, they said, Draco and his homies, they said they walked through security that directed them over to this artist entrance. And when they was driving through, they seen YG's entourage with 400 merch on. They walked through the building, through security, and they seen YG's homies in the waiting area for the artist entrance with the merch on. Nobody said nothing to nobody, and they walked through the door. And right when they walked through the door, that's when the incident took place. So if YG was in the building, as he claims, he would have been in the building before Draco got there or when Draco got there. But he would have been in the building when this incident took place, not after the
B-team gonna get you, bro.
incident. YG just put himself at the crime scene, which is stupid because he never performed. He never hit the stage. He could have very easily said, hey, bro, we got word what was going on and we turned around and we left. Too late now, bro. You already put yourself at the crime scene. And not only put yourself at the crimes, you put yourself at the crime scene at the same time everything is going on. Dummy. Why would you admit to that? Why? Y'all get to talking, thinking y'all could outsmart the... I did basic research to uncover that. Just basic research. Impossible. You was not walking through the artist entrance at 9:30, 9:35. The event was already shut down. So you just admitted and confessed you was there. Either before Draco got there plotting or you was there during the Draco incident. Now, somehow YG want us to believe his personal security, who's been...
That's why they say you got the right to remain silent, bro. Gotta take their advice on that one, bro.
with him for, I don't know, a decade plus. He was present. He is on camera during the melee. His homies is on camera during the melee. But somehow his personal security bodyguard was there during the altercation, but YG want us to believe that he was nowhere near. Man, cut it out, bro. Now, YG would even continue, and he would address Sting team members, like claiming that his security gave people knives, and he's the one who orchestrated this, he will say they snitching. And he will tell them, come and run my fade instead of snitching on me. Well, how can they snitch if it's not true? Wouldn't that just be a lie then?
I heard man YG paid. Stop lying. Come on, YG fade. I'm at war. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. I'm at war. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. Up the score. Up the score.
Crying on a record about being falsely accused of being involved in a murder while also chanting, I'm at war, up the score, up the score. You rap ninjas can't be this dumb. You know, I refuse to believe y'all are this stupid. At this point, I think y'all are trolling because you can't be this stupid. You just cannot be this stupid.
Gotta be feeling the pressure, bro. To make a song and a video? Yeah. You know what I mean? Your Honor, wasn't me.
It's physically impossible to be this idiotic.
Yeah, I'm trying to up the score. I'm at war. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. I don't even know how I ended up in the beef. When that started, it didn't involve me. Not me from West Side, bunching trees. Known to be with the ain't never caught no pleas. I really think it was all for attention. I ain't never say no name, but I was all in the mentions. Riding through the bitty, gripping all on the smithing. Cause beefing upon the stardom, young fishing. Moved to Inglewood, I was 19, young, was the Inglewoods. Cause I'm a blood. But I just say I went Inglewood because he had beef with them. Y'all sound dumb. He had beef with a whole nother rapper, but that's a story for another day, a whole nother chapter.
Oh, that's dry snitching. Oh, that ain't boo. That ain't boo at all, YG, at all. That is some dry snitching if I ever seen one. The walls is closing in, so now they telling on each other. And I hope you guys caught on, because what YG did is very strategic. YG says, yo, look at the time. I came in after the fact. I was set to perform at this time. I came in after the fact. Why y'all blaming me? He was already beefing with Inglewood and these other bloods. I ain't never had no beef with Draco. And then he transitioned.
When the shit hit the fan, bro, you might as well just get under the bus yourself, bro. Facts, bro.
To saying, yo, he had beef with another rapper, but that's another story for another chapter. So after saying, hey, he was already beefing with these bloods, me and him never had no direct issue. He was beefing with another rapper, but that's another story for another chapter. And YG brings up the time he got there and then tells us, yo, he was beefing with this other rapper, but that's another story for another chapter. That's dry snitching. He's implying, yo, there was this other rapper that was there. Y'all should focus on, not me. I got there at this time. I wasn't even his main op. He had other people he really hated. He had his other enemies there. Well, when you look at the lineup, you see, well, Draco's one of his biggest ops. RJ Mr. LA was performing at 450 on the same lineup as Draco, set to hit the same stage that Draco was set to hit. So YG is throwing RJ Mr. LA under the bus.
Oh yeah, the whole shit was a lineup, bro. Nah, but I think him and RJ pieced that shit up, bro. Honestly, bro.
RJ was on tour with YG. Draco was waiting for him back in LA.
If you see me in LA, you're gonna see me in LA, Mr. LA, and I'm gonna have some bands on me.
RJ would drop the song Warning, a Draco the Ruler diss, which RJ essentially used to infer that he was better than Draco in every way, with RJ going on to rap lyrics, dissing his ops, saying that they're not threatening, and suggesting that his fame made people in the city hate him. Draco would go on to drop his new song Mr. Everything. Another obvious reference to RJ calling himself Mr. LA after Draco had been calling himself Mr. Get Dough, Draco's new song Mr. Everything was an outright effort to let everybody know that he was bigger than Mr. LA. In the song, Draco says that he'll get RJ whacked by his own people for trying to be him, and Draco also says that he has 20,000 on him, leading many people to believe that he actually had a hit out on RJ. If Draco's lyrics were to be taken seriously, he was putting money on RJ's head and actively plotting to kill him. However, Draco and his team would insist that this was all just a music rivalry and that they had no intentions to harm RJ.
RJ is from Athens Park blood.
Friendly banter. Nothing. It's nothing, bro. Stop it, fucking trap. What's it, Ross?
The man who allegedly stabbed and killed Draco the Ruler, Frankenstone, he's from BPS, Baldwin Village. Now, the Baldwin Village and the Athens Park, according to Street TV, became allies in 1980. So there's a long history between the two. So YG is saying, hold on, bro. Like, y'all looking at me when his biggest op was on the lineup before I got there. That's dry snitching, YG, and that ain't cool. Now, again, there is no proof that RJ had anything to do with this, okay? There's no proof that RJ had anything to do with this. But YG is pointing in the direction of other people. Hey, yo, RJ was there before I got there. How can y'all say it's on me? He was beefing with another rapper. But that's another story for another chapter. That's dry snitching, and that ain't boo. And you know that ain't boo. And RJ, if you see this, don't get mad at me, bro. You know what YG did ain't boo, bro. Right? Right? Y'all gonna be politicking. Y'all gonna be, you feeling like politicking and mincing words because he's YG. But you know what YG did on this record ain't boo. You know pointing fingers at other people ain't boo.
Funny character.
Hey, Flacco out here petitioning for YG a DP. You better stop, nigga.
Let him be an actor. Why would I be beefing with dude? I was the factor. I'm at war. 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 I'm at war.
I don't know what's worse, bro. Munchie B coming on Clubhouse and claiming that he passed the bottle to Draco Killer every day, making his phones hot, his lines hot, or YG coming on a song, dry snitching on his homies, and then like damn near like putting himself at the crime scene. Yo, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay? This is all bad, bro. This ain't...
I knew Flacco was gonna be on his ass, bro. About that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I heard he say take a fade, I'm thinking he talking to Flacco. Like, oh, he need that, bro. Tired of your ass and your shit. You know what I mean? In the federales, bro. Man, bro. Think he feeling the pressure? You know, with all this internet shit and all this hoopla and chatter, think he ain't?
Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no cent, cause I never capped a saver, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho, cause shit, that's what the paper's for. Y'all niggas chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't know how to make it slow, know how to make it grow.